Welcome back to Finpod, your daily financial digest. I am Evan, and I am thrilled to have you here. Today's episode is brought to you by Fintwit.ai, your go-to platform for real-time trading signals from X and expert stock recommendations. Let's dive straight into the markets. Palantir is front and center. The stock is seeing a nice move of over 2% in the pre-market as investors position themselves ahead of the company's second quarter earnings report coming after the bell today. Expectations are high, with the market looking for clarity on U.S. commercial growth and the continued momentum of their artificial intelligence platform. DDOG is also catching eyes, up over 2% today. The catalyst here is a fresh note from Cantor Fitzgerald, which raised its price target significantly, citing strong upside potential. Meanwhile, we are seeing a bit of a mixed bag for SPCX. The stock is down slightly, hovering around $107, as it nears its first earnings report as a public company later this week. Investors are still digesting the implications of upcoming insider share unlocks and the intense scrutiny on whether their heavy AI investments will pay off. Finally, AppLovin is up over 2% as traders look ahead to its own earnings release later this week, while Uber is seeing a modest gain of just under 1%, with institutional investors recently increasing their stakes in the ride-sharing giant. Turning to the broader market, we are looking at a green open for U.S. futures. The primary driver is a cooling of geopolitical tensions. Following reports that President Trump has opted for diplomatic negotiations with Iran rather than military action, we have seen a sharp drop in oil prices. This has significantly eased concerns about energy-driven inflation, which was weighing heavily on sentiment late last week. Globally, markets are breathing a sigh of relief, and investors are now shifting their focus back to the data. We have a busy week ahead, with the job openings report, weekly jobless claims, and the big one, Friday's July jobs report, all on the calendar. Consensus expectations are for a cooling labor market, which could influence the Fed's next move. In the AI economy, the theme is all about infrastructure and security. CrowdStrike just announced that their upcoming event has sold out at a record pace, underscoring that as companies rush to adopt AI, the demand for AI-specific cybersecurity is exploding. This aligns with the broader narrative we are seeing from hyperscalers like Amazon and Microsoft, where the massive capital expenditure on data centers is seen as a necessary validation of the AI gold rush. We are also watching the legal battle surrounding the Oracle and Paramount deal, which remains a key stress test for how much cash big tech is willing to pour into these ambitious integrations. For other stocks in focus, Tyson Foods is making headlines after reporting its third quarter results. The company saw operating income rise 39%, driven by strong performance in their chicken and prepared food segments, showing that even in a tech-dominated market, the staples are holding their own. Looking at our earnings watch, we have a heavy day ahead. As I mentioned, Palantir is the big one to watch after the close. We also have Mitsubishi UFJ Financial Group, Gilead Sciences, Booking Holdings, and Vertex Pharmaceuticals all reporting later today. Keep a close eye on the guidance provided by these companies, as the market is clearly in a mood to punish any misses, regardless of how strong the AI narrative might be. That is it for today's pre-market rundown. We've covered the geopolitical de-escalation driving the markets, the massive focus on AI infrastructure and security, and the key earnings names you need to watch. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if there is a specific stock or sector you want me to break down in tomorrow's episode, drop a comment below. For stock recommendations, visit Fintwit.ai. Thanks for listening, and let's make it a great trading day.